No, él puede estar, pero tiene que estar cerca para oírle, yo creo que sí. ¿Quieres que esté cerca?
The food in the dressing room.
Cuando quieras.
No,
¿Empezamos ya?
people are the same.
A ver, un poco de
People are the
silencio,
same
por
all around
favor.
the world. Rock and roll is so universal that people react to it the same way.
Durante 10 años habéis actuado con las caras pintadas, inspirados en personajes de cómics americanos y de historietas de ficción. Erais el demonio del aliento de fuego, el niño de las estrellas, el astronauta, el hombre gato. Ahora, desprovistos de maquillaje, ¿quiénes sois?
Sí, guapa, sí. For 10 years you've been playing gigs with painted, with your faces painted, inspired in comic personages from American comic strips. You were the devil, the demon, the starboy, the astronaut, the catman. Now that you haven't got any makeup on, who are you really?
The truth is that for 10 years we weren't wearing makeup. We are wearing makeup right now. This is all
Que
makeup.
durante
They've got
10
it
años
backwards.
no llevábamos maquillaje, que ahora lo llevan, que lo tienen la historieta al revés.
Actually, the truth is that we're very proud of what we've done.
La
For
verdad
10
es que
years,
somos muy orgullosos de lo que hemos hecho.
for 10 years we tried to do something a little bit different than the way people
Hecho
normally
durante
do
10
it,
años,
and we're proud of our
diferente de lo que le habían hecho.
history.
Estamos orgullosos de
And
nuestra historia.
It's 10 years later and it's time to move on.
Y es 10 años más
Not
tarde
because-
y hay que mover
Not
adelante.
because people think so or people don't think so,
No
but
porque la
because
gente
we think
lo
so.
piensa o no lo piensa, sino porque
And
nosotros lo pensamos así.
If we sincerely believe in something, we have to
Si
take it
realmente creemos en
to the
algo,
next step.
tenemos que llevarlo al paso.
And if we are sincere in what we're doing, then people will
Somos
follow.
sinceros en lo que estamos haciendo, la gente nos seguirá.
Gracias.
¿Cómo se explica que sigáis manteniendo y haciendo el mismo tipo de música durante 10 años, ese rock duro y pesado, y que hayáis sobrevivido a fenómenos musicales como el punk o la new wave?
How do you explain that you still keep on making the same kind of music for 10 years, not falling by the wayside, especially with the new musical trends like punk and new wave? How do you explain your phenomenon?
Well, because good things always last, and fads come and go, and, you know, if you look at a bottle of milk, the cream always rises to the top, and when something new happens, many people think it won't last long, especially if it's as spectacular as what we've done, but because we're sincere and because there's always a tremendous amount of heart in what we do, it remains. We have a tremendous dedication to our audience that never ends. We work and we live for our fans. That doesn't change.
Trabajamos y vivimos para nuestros fans.
That's timeless.
Eso no tiene moda.
Vosotros habéis definido vuestra música como un escapismo, como pura diversión. Esto irrita bastante a los críticos. ¿Por qué os tratan tan mal los críticos?
You've defined your music as pure escapism, as pure diversion. This irritates the critics quite a lot. What have you got to say about that?
We don't pay any attention to critics. We play for our fans and for our own enjoyment. And whatever people will say, they will say, and we have...
Lo que diga la gente lo dirá.
Our enjoyment is in what we do.
Nuestro entretenimiento está en lo que hacemos.
Most people say.
Y no
It's
nos
for our
importa lo
fans.
que piensen los demás.
It's good to irritate the critics.
Es bueno irritar
That's
a
our
los
job.
críticos. Es su trabajo.
Pero no solamente irritáis a los críticos, sino también a algunas dictaduras latinoamericanas. ¿Qué os ha pasado en Argentina?
You don't also irritate the critics, but some dictators. What happened in Argentina?
There was no, I think that got blown out of proportion.
Creo que
There was no
esto
problem with
se salió de la
dictators or
proporción
anything of
normal.
that sort.
No había problema
There
con los
were some
dictadores.
people who didn't think
Había
that we
gente
should play there.
que creía que no
And,
deberíamos de tocar ahí.
We thought it best that we
Pensamos
respected what
mejor
they
que respetáramos a lo que ellos nos pidieron.
and we didn't go. There was nothing.
Entonces no fuimos.
I don't think there was anything political in terms of dictators
No
or
había
anything
nada
of that
político
sort. I think people
en
like
el
to
hecho.
make more of something than really is.
La
There was
gente
nothing
intentaba hacer
that
más
grand a scale.
grande de lo que realmente era.
As far as we know, it had nothing to do with the country. It
Lo
was
que
just
nosotros
some
sabemos
dissident
no tiene nada que
faction.
ver con
There
el
are crazy
país.
people all over the
Era una
world,
facción
and these
y hay
just happen
gente
to be
loca en
crazy
todo el
people.
mundo.
So We'd rather be here anyway.
Preferimos estar aquí.
¿Pensáis que vais a gustar en España? ¿Conocéis la música que se hace aquí en España?
Do you think you're going to go down well in Spain? Do you know anything about the music that's happening in Spain?
Well, we went to a flamenco club the first night that we were here, and we saw a famous flamenco dancer. Her name is Blanca Del Rey. And in the middle of her act, she stopped the performance and said that that she is a serious artist and that she is honored to have the other artists in the audience kiss, and we were introduced and we were invited on stage, and all of us flamenco danced.
Yes, we're very trained. We have spent many years training, and
Hemos entrenado mucho para bailar flamenco.
our feet are like
Nuestros pies son
lightning, very fast.
como truenos,
The floor burns up, smoke.
rayos.
Y ahora una pregunta un poco de cotilleo para alimentar la Kissmanía. Tengo entendido que tendréis un club de fans que se llama Kiss Army. ¿Qué le parece a Simmons que su novia Diana Ross vaya a grabar un disco con nuestro galán Julio Iglesias?
Oh, this is going to be a good question because I heard everybody in the world is in there. Okay, well.
Yes, to add flame to the fire, you've got a fan club which is called Kiss Army. What do you think about Diana Ross making a recording with Julio Iglesias?
Good.
Bueno.
Okay, thank you.
De nada. Adiós. Qué guapo, qué guapa. Habla español, ¿no?
¿Está bien?
Ya está.
¿Está bien?
Por mí, finito.
Finito. Gracias.
Gracias a
TV
vosotros.
I see your tongue going.
Esta noche iremos a veros.
She's coming tonight.
Esta noche no.
Good. Very good.
Sí, vamos a grabar también. Para un programa de
Would they like us to strip? Are we
Just you.
photo session?
Just you.
All right. Yes. All right. A lot of people think it always means something else.
Por favor.
Por favor, silencio. Gracias.
Shut up.
A lot of people think it means other things. Some people think it means something mysterious and that there's a secret organization. As far as we're concerned, the only thing it means is when you put the top lip together with the bottom lip and you go find somebody else. It also means other things. It's not just affection. It can mean
Passion.
passion or heavy, like the kiss of death or the kiss of power or the kiss of luck. It can mean many things.
It was always a name that we felt people around the world would understand. It's the kind of word that no matter where you go, people know. So Kiss seemed very universal. It seemed like a name.
Something to do with
This is much more imaginative than we are. I couldn't, in my wildest dreams, think of something that unique.
So, do you expect to be as successful as now with your face painted than now with the Kiss?
Inside us. That's why there was never other bands with makeup, because they would have looked foolish. What Kiss did came from inside us, and it was just another way of letting people get an idea of who we were as far as personalities. So we kind of felt that our fans would never, I mean, there might be an initial shock, but judging from the performances we've done so far, it sure seems...
A boring person wearing makeup is a boring person wearing makeup, you know? The makeup doesn't make you exciting, it's what you do with it.
What do you expect from the Spanish public?
The best. The most beautiful women, and so far they've been wonderful. And great food. And
Invented paella.
Oh,
Had
yeah.
to be great.
Do you ever really get out in the streets when you go on tour?
Sure.
You get out?
Sure. If we don't go out, it's only because they're all to do a little rehearsal and then do the show. But whenever there's time, that's the best part of it, is being able to be out with your fans, to meet people, to meet you, get a chance to hear what you have to say to us. The only way that you can stay valid is to stay in touch with the public.
right before Kiss